Hello, and welcome back to the showcase at Alden District Library. On display for the month of November, we have local resident Joel Reeves' collection of pulp fiction magazines. Pulp magazines thrived from the late 1920s to the mid-1950s, but their popularity declined due to paper shortages and rising costs, which forced many publishers to either reduce their magazines to digest size or eliminate underperforming titles. Known for their affordability and wide distribution, pulp magazines were produced quickly and cheaply, contributing to both their widespread appeal and rapid deterioration. The term pulp originates from the low-quality wood pulp paper on which these magazines were printed. This coarse, highly acidic paper was prone to yellowing and becoming brittle over time. The mass production process prioritized quantity over quality, making these magazines accessible to a broad audience, but ensuring they were not built to last. As a result, surviving copies are now fragile collectibles, often showing significant wear due to the paper's instability. One of the most iconic features of pulp magazines was their vivid, eye-catching cover art. Designed to grab the attention of potential buyers, these covers often featured dramatic, colorful scenes of action, adventure, and science fiction, depicting heroic characters, menacing villains, and fantastical creatures. Today, these covers are celebrated not just for their historical significance, but also for their artistry and lasting influence on visual culture. Hugo Greensback was the first to truly explore the science fiction market with his magazine, Science and Innovation, which featured articles on cutting-edge innovations and occasional fiction stories, coining the term science fiction. In 1920, he launched Amazing Stories, a mostly science fiction magazine. Although he lost control of it in 1930, he went on to publish other magazines, including Wonder Stories, later retitled Thrilling Wonder Stories. A rival, Astounding Stories, began in 1930 and became a major force in science fiction under editor John W. Campbell in 1938, establishing a home for many new and established authors. Today it continues as the Digest analog. Weird Tales was a long-standing home for horror, fantasy, and science fiction, publishing works by authors like Ray Bradbury, Robert Bloch, August Derleth, and H.P. Lovecraft. The early hero magazine, Captain Future, Man of Tomorrow, ran briefly, 1940 to 1944, during World War II, and featured tales of science fiction author Edmund Hamilton. Other pulps, like Startling Stories and Planet Stories, ran from 1939 to 1955, also populated magazine stands during the 30s and 40s before fading away in the 1950s. A later entrant, Dynamic Science Fiction, survived only 6 issues between 1952 and 54, before being dropped by its publishers, while its companion, Future SF, was reduced to digest size. These magazines were often read, passed around, and then discarded, making them temporary by nature. The same physical traits that made them affordable led to their quick deterioration, and today collectors seek out these fragile remnants of a bygone era. For more information about pulp fiction magazines, a website will be listed at the end of this video. Now, let's go check out Joel's collection. We'd like to thank Joel for sharing this collection of his Pulp Fiction magazines. The cover art is definitely eye-catching, and I hope you enjoyed the display. Please come back next month to view a display of salt and pepper shakers collected by Julia Coleman. May you have a happy Thanksgiving, and as always, take care and enjoy the beauty and uniqueness around us.